your laptop.
Okay.
Just to increase the laptop to your eye level.
So that we have the eye level match.
Right. Just a second.
Yeah. I think one book will do only.
Yeah. Nowadays, in the virtual world, you hardly find books around.
That is true. Yeah. And sir, if there is any light you can turn on in the room.
Is that better?
Yes, this is perfect better. And tilt your laptop screen like just you are doing it. Tilt it more, little more. Yeah, and push the laptop further away from you.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay, sir, can you with your right hand can you push your laptop towards the left with your right towards your left? Perfect. This will yeah, basically to center yourself in the middle. Yeah, sir. Now can you little like I would like if you could push it a little further away from you, a little more, it will be perfect then.
Just a second.
If there is a space, or else you can uh, move yourself back with the chair. Perfect, sir. This is the frame we are going to use, sir. Final frame. And sir, is there any light, sir, in the room? There is very less of light I can see.
You may
Yeah.
turn on more lights.
You want more light?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that better? Is
Yes,
that
sir.
better?
Sir, this is better. Can we have more light for
Samaji,
the
do
for
the
your?
cam mic setting once, no? Let's see the
Yeah,
quality
yeah.
also.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
there's no other light in the room. I'm actually in a hotel room. I'm traveling, so
okay, no problem, sir.
yeah.
So can you? There will be an option called cam/mic if you can see on
Yeah.
your screen. If you could just select that and go to camera and then show advanced option, and there will be
Mm-hmm.
an option called full high definition 1080p. Please select that one. It will give the best feed output. Yeah.
Shall I get out now?
No, yes, sir. You get out from there and just sit now. I think this is fine, sir. Sir, just one last thing. I'll just try if because as this is a keynote thing, it will be starting the show. If you could help me remove the curtain a bit from your left side, like
Open or
which
shut?
is
What do you think? Remove as in?
like a little bit like it will help us give little light
You
more.
want
Let's
some
see.
more
Open
light?
it. Open the curtain.
Yes, sir.
Open the
Yes, sir.
curtain.
Open the
Okay.
curtain. You have to open the
Okay.
Halfway, sir, halfway.
half. That's it.
Yeah, but that it will
The,
help.
the backlight will come a lot.
Yeah, the backlight. Yeah.
No. This won't work.
Samarjit, I'm muting you 1 second. Gunjan sir, I can see a table on the right. Sir, can you place the laptop on that table and face the window, the light straight on your face? Is it possible?
No, the light is on my face.
No, the natural light, sir, from the window. It's coming. If we
No,
face, not possible.
that's not possible.
Okay.
Neha,
There's
I
no
think this
space
is
on the other
fine.
side.
This is fine,
I can.
isn't it?
Yeah, this is fine for us. I just wanted to get some more light, but it's okay. We can go ahead with this.
Yeah, I'm okay with this also.
Okay. Sir, this is fine, sir. We'll record in this. But thank you for trying with us, like with the,
Yeah, just
uh,
before we start, just give me a
huh.
little background to this, whoever one of you all can, and
Yes.
also how are you going to play this? Because I'm assuming this is a recording, and then you'll patch all the recordings together of
Yes,
whatever we
yes.
do. Can you just give me a little background to that?
Yeah, Neha, can you do?
Yeah,
Radhika,
Neha.
are you on? Is Radhika on?
Yeah, hi, I'm here.
Yeah. So Radhika will just give you a brief of the event, sir. And yeah, over to you, Radhika.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Good morning. So basically, this is a CPG retail summit that we are doing, and it's a part of the SAP Exchange Conclave Forum. So basically, this is a forum wherein they activate a lot of these thought leaders and industry leaders, and try to garner more attention towards the ongoing trends and patterns in a particular industry. So this particular session that we are doing with you today focuses on the CPG retail one. And here, the focus will be more about, what are the upcoming trends and predictions in the consumer trends, what is the whole digital transformation that is taken place and how it has impacted the industry. And now that you've already seen a peak of that digital transformation and tech adoption, where are we heading from here, what are the challenges that we see going forward, and what are the opportunities as well. So that kind of a overview about the industry is what we will try to get from you today. And the keynote will be the first part of the summit. That will be followed by a CFO panel and a CIO panel that we have already recorded. And in both the panels also, the focus has been, so like say in the CFO panel, we have focused more on, that what's the role of these new age CFOs now in catalyzing the whole business transformation in the post-pandemic era. Likewise, when we talk about the CIO panel, our focus again has been, on the role of CIOs and the impact of new age technologies. That how they have gone all the way in adopting different technologies that can help them, leverage their business, and how they are trying to cater to this new age digital consumer.
Okay. And where is this going to be broadcast or whatever? What is the audience, etc.?
So, yeah. So, see, this will be going on CNBC TV 18 digital and social handles, and also this will be going on CNBC TV 18. So, on the on TV, it will be going like a half hour, and on digital and social, we'll be streaming the whole, this 2 hour thing. So, there'll be the whole keynote, then followed by the CFO panel, then the CIO panel, like that.
Sure, sure. So basically, it's the mass audience. I mean, that ways.
Yeah, you could say that, but yeah, more of our targeting here has been, towards the CPG retail industry only, and we have tried to look for, senior management there. So that's the
Sure.
kind of audience we'll be having watching this. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So if you've got your frame and everything set, then you had sent me a few points. So how
Yes.
do you want me to do it? You want me to speak on those points unprompted, or is it going to be you want to take 1 minute bite sections? How do you want to do it?
Sir,
So it will be,
Radhika, hello.
yeah, it will be
Yeah,
basically unprompted. I mean, these are just a few pointers that we thought we could be a part of the keynote. So anything else also that you think would add a value here, please feel free to add it. And it will be like a snippet from you only totally. So we will not be asking you any questions in between. It's like your overview of the industry from your end.
Sure, sure. And how do you how do you say? I'm free to add a few experiences of my own and stuff like that. Is that okay for you all?
Yes, yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, all right, cool. Let's go.
okay, sir. We'll start, sir. Frame is fine, sir. Can you sit little straight or little more like? Huh. Perfect, sir. This is fine. Sir, feel free to use your hands also, and like Radhika explained you the thing. So I'll tell you how the flow is gonna come. So an anchor has already introduced you. Don't introduce yourself. She's gonna say, we are going to Mr. Gunjan, and he'll be giving us the keynote. So as you see those award shows and all, where the person starts speaking the first, that opening, so that you are gonna do it for us, sir. So you should talk like you are giving the starting of the show. So that is how you should first. So don't introduce yourself or something like that. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay, sir. You can count to three on your
And
head and you can start.
and who is going to be the compare or something for this kind of an event? So whose name do I take? Mahima?
Ruchira. Our
Ruchira.
the anchor for this show is Ruchira Sharma.
Ruchira Sharma.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you don't have to take the name also, sir. It will be just like a bite added. So that is
Yeah, but
also fine. But
he'll have to take off from somewhere, so that's okay. Let
somewhere,
him
yeah,
take
yeah.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
It'll sound a little more real and personal.
Yeah.
yeah.
Otherwise,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, fine. Sure, sir. So you can count to three on your head and start.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Thank you, CNBC as well as Ruchira for the introduction. It's my pleasure to be here and to address this audience, right, on this topic. The way I see this, I think the journey on digital transformation was something that was ongoing and in fact accelerating even before the pandemic hit us, and it has only accelerated even more so since then. So it is not something new. It is something that we knew was happening all across, and there are so many instances of it, right? Our own screen times have gone up dramatically, right? New people and newer millions of consumers have entered into this entire stream, right? Connectivity, the demand for connectivity, etc., has dramatically gone up. Obviously, I think the cost of connectivity has dramatically crashed, right? And similarly, other resources that are involved in the digital supply chain. So I think all of this points towards the fact that basically digital is here to stay and is going to be even, how do you say, more and more, a part and parcel of our lives through and through, right? Now, in that context, I think what has happened from a consumer goods space has been that there has been a dramatic shift that we have managed to see in the last few quarters and months, right? Especially in light of the pandemic and the behavioral change that has happened from a consumer lens. There have been also many other triggers that have pushed this digital transformation from a internal as well as an external perspective in terms of operational complexity, ability of people to travel, therefore remote working, etc., right? And all of that, in addition to the consumer behavior change, I think has triggered a lot of changes. I will be trying to, when I think there have been multiple pivots of these changes, the way I see it, and I think people have seen that basically this entire transformation is not only being done from a online world, which is digital commerce, whether it is D2C or whether it is the e-commerce engines, etc., right? But also in the offline world now, as the physical world opens up, and therefore the phygital consumer, right, is actually expecting, in my view, a very seamless experience, right? Is wanting to see something maybe online and then trying to see how that can be felt offline, or the other way around, which is that something in the offline world triggers her thoughts and simultaneously wants to check for, let's say, product reviews or more details, etc., which are not easily available in the digital world. So I think the seamless experience is going to be very, very critical going forward, as hopefully we near normalcy, people do move around, and we will see that both these channels will actually evolve to finding a way to coexist, in fact sponging off each other rather than competing with each other. And I see many examples of those. I can talk about one in my own organization. I think we have championed this entire piece, which is called home delivery, and it is very simple. There is a certain physical limitation to what you can show in a fashion retail space in consumer goods. But in Bata, what we have done is basically we have managed to show QR codes of the entire range of styles of ours, and therefore the consumer can, while the curiosity is picked by what she sees on the shelves, but simultaneously person can at the same time basically access thousands of more styles just by clicking on a QR code and going online, and also backed up by an entire supply chain which basically makes sure that you don't even have to move your foot. You can just simply park your order there and it gets delivered home. So this entire piece, the way we call it as omni, is I think something that is just exemplifying what I call as a seamless experience, which is going to be more and more important going forward. uh, I think a few other things, right? I think one is basically that while doing this entire piece, I think the utilization of new age technologies in terms of machine learning, in terms of artificial intelligence, is dramatically going up. I think there are very various ways in it manifests itself, right? In my case, right, it very clearly shows up in the way we try and recommend options to consumers, depending on their history, depending on how they're navigating the sites, and depending on basically what they're showing as their preferences, right, implicitly or explicitly. And I think similar kind of stuff will also now start showing up even in the offline world. So whether it be in terms of just giving prompts on this kind of a consumer, this is, let's say for example, you go to a shop and you buy something, you go to the point of sale terminal and you're buying it, you're just simply doing a transaction and it pops up out there saying that it's your birthday, right? A simple gesture like that can also be dramatic. But how does this work? How does someone know that out of the millions of consumers who have bought at the Bata stores knows that it's your birthday today, right? And it has to be instantly available at the POS terminal where you're buying it. So that's the beauty of this entire thing that I call as artificial intelligence and machine learning. I think these trends, and this is just one example, there are there are zillions of ways in which this can be manifested. I think these and this digital transformation is here to stay. Uh, while I've talked a lot about basically from a consumer experience point of view, and that is for sure driving this entire digital transformation, whether it be in terms of the way the consumer sees transaction and therefore business and business models, whether it is offline world or the online world. It is also in the way the consumer sees it from a media propagation point of view. So your brand engagement, etc., has gone through multiple mediums, and it's no longer only one. Let's say you run your ads in your newspapers or you run it only on your television commercials, right? Now it's going to coexist, and you will actually have to figure out a way of them also sponging off each other. So can you have a teaser, let's say, that goes mass in a large scale in basically in the television commercial, but it then triggers you to then go into the online world and try and expand upon that teaser and piques your curiosity to take it further. This only enhances this entire engagement, and I feel that this kind of a coexistence and as I said, cohabitation is going to be something that's there for the future. But digital transformation, mind you, is not only consumer experience. There are many other facets to this. I think and this is only gaining traction, right? Let's say, for example, in large wide organizations like ours, right, digital is the way forward if you want to drive productivity as well as enhancement through algorithms, through mundane tasks being actually now removed out of valuable manpower time and put on to algorithms to drive, right? It is a very simple way of trying to make sure that there is enterprise connectivity as well as governance controls as we try and basically widen ourselves while trying to get as close to consumers. Simultaneously, I think what is another area which is going to pick up real high, a lot of momentum from the digital space is going to be analytics as well as inciting, I would say, right? I think the days of only MIS dashboards is long gone. There is a lot of work that you can do in terms of analytics, mapping multiple databases, finding out insights rather than just churning out data, right? So there's a long way that is there. I think the journey is well and true begun, and I'm sure that we will see a lot more excitement, a lot more innovation. And I think it's going to be very critical that every person worth their while associated in this entire world is going to be requiring not to be a digital expert, but to make sure that what I call as digital affinity. Each and every one of us will have to ensure that we are attuned to what potential digital can provide in whichever and whatever work that we do. With that, I would like to end this. Thank you so much, and look forward to interacting with you all online or offline. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I think it was good. Radhika, are you there?
Yes, yes, it was perfect, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you so much for your
Yeah.
time, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Can someone just let me know when is this getting aired?
So mostly it will be on, we are planning to air it on the 22nd, and
Mhm.
on TV it will be going on the 30th. I'll ask Apeksha to, give you the date and time in the mail as well, separately. Yeah, we'll mail
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Please do that. Yeah. Thank you. Bye
Sure.
bye.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Bye. Thanks.
Yeah, Radhika, ये ठीक ही था ना? Hello, Radhika.
Yeah, hi. Can you hear me now?